Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I will play two little clips. One with the former US President Bill Clinton telling us that Putin can be trusted because Putin kept his word, and a very interesting assessment of Putin coming from Bill Clinton. That's one. And the other one, I'm going to play another clip with an expert. This person is a chief economist, senior fellow and chief economist, Adam Creighton. I'm going to use his way of making a point, which I think is very dishonest. And if I would start making points like him, probably I would be arrested. And he probably arrest me if I would make a point like that. So I'm going to show you Bill Clinton's appreciation or assessment of Putin, opinion on Putin, assessment, I would say, not opinion, or assessment. And this comes from an older interview from Piers Morgan, but nevertheless, doesn't matter the source. It matters what Bill Clinton says. Why do I make this video? Is because, if you remember, during the baboonish interaction between the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, and the thug who showed up who was invited, he shouldn't have been invited, and the Oval Office, I'm talking about Zelensky's time, they were talking about trusting Putin. And Zelensky attacked the Vice President and the President of the United States of America. You can't trust Putin. Nobody can trust Putin. Good luck with that. And Donald Trump says, well, he will trust, not that I trust, he did not break his word yet. He never lied to me. He might have lied to others, but not to me. So based on that, I will show you that Bill Clinton says, how about this one? Now, all right, I'm not saying that one is a saint. Well, there's no saints out there. Here is the first video right here. This is the second one, okay? And this is the journalist, this fellow journalist that we're going to talk about a little bit. So let's see what Bill Clinton has to say.
Something sounds too good to be true. It usually is too good to be true. Can we really believe that Vladimir Putin, with his own self-interest for Russia, is orchestrating this huge maneuver to remove all of Assad's chemical weapons, and it's just going to happen?
No, we don't have to believe it. We just have to see what happens and make the most of what happens. You work for the best and prepare for the worst in this business. But I think it would be a terrible mistake not to take advantage of the opportunity. And, you know, look, Mr. Putin he's very smart.
Well, you know him better than most people.
Yeah, I do.
What was he like behind closed doors, away from, the sort of the public utterances?
Smart and remarkably, we had a really good, blunt relationship.
How blunt?
Brutally blunt.
Ever fisticuffs?
No, but I think, I think the right strategy most of the time but it's frustrating to people in your line of work. You should be brutally honest with people in private. And then if you want them to help you, try to avoid embarrassing them in public.
Right.
Now, sometimes they do things which make it impossible for you to keep quiet. But by and large, I found all the people I dealt with appreciated it if I told them the truth. How I honestly felt and what our interests were and what our objectives were. And they also appreciated it when I didn't kick them around in public for as long as I couldn't kick them around. So, that's my experience. And
did Putin ever renege on a personal agreement he made to you?
He did not.
So behind closed doors, he could be trusted?
He kept his word in all the deals we made.
He kept his word in all the deals we made, and he's remarkably smart and brutally direct. This comes from Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is a fantastic politician. I don't know about other things, but he's a fantastic politician. I never liked him, but when he says something or when he does something that is, so he says that no, he has never broke his word with me, and it was like that. So this is the first one. And we're going to go to the second one, which is from Sky News Australia, I think it is. And let's see. Yeah, it's Sky News Australia. And we have this lady here, a woman. I don't know if she's a lady or not. You have to earn that. So she talks with this analyst. And at the bottom, if you see here, He's presented as, let me put my glasses because I'm old, IPA senior fellow and chief economist Adam Creighton discusses a resurfaced interview of Bill Clinton talking about his relationship with Vladimir Putin, the one I just played. And she's going to make a little introduction, about 15 seconds, and then he's going to start, pay attention, with how he makes the point about Putin, this expert.
Now, President Clinton also confirms that Putin kept his word on the deals that they made together. And that's pretty relevant now when you hear Trump saying what he has to say and then Zelensky is seeming to throw doubt that diplomacy could even work. Adam, what do you make of it?
Well, look, President Putin's been around for 25 years or so, I think. I mean, he's said a lot of things. I'm sure he's broken his word many times.
I'm pretty sure he broke his word many times. I'm pretty sure he broke his word many times. So would it be acceptable for, and then he makes the point for Zelensky Stein, obviously. Now, would it be for me saying, I think Mr. Cummington raped many times. I mean, he's been around some time. I'm pretty sure he raped many times. Can I make this assessment? Can I go and say, I think you really on this issue, you lied many times. I'm pretty sure you did. Where's your evidence? So when he starts like that, the first question is, how do you know that? And give me the exact times when he lied. But he's going to make the point in whatever he says here to defend Zelensky Stein, obviously. Okay? Ignoring this guy right here. So he's going to make a point by saying, I'm pretty sure he broke his word many times. Why? And his argument is because he's been around so many times, so many years in power. So that means if you, Mr. Cunnington, whatever your name is, Adam, if you, Adam, are, I don't know, 50, 52, and you've been 52 years, that means I'm pretty sure you raped a lot of times. Is that how we function? Based on time, I would assess that you did something. I'm pretty sure. Okay, bring the evidence. And he's going to make the point to defend Zelensky. That's my point. So this is how is it introduced here? Senior fellow chief economist. So he's not a baboon like, I don't want to speak in your name, but right here. And let's read who this guy is. Adam. He is an Australian journalist and a Washington correspondent for The Australian. Now here is what he did. He was previously the economics editor. He has also written for Wall Street Journal, The Economist, and appeared on ABC panel show Pop Up Up. Rather, he has received several awards. Let's go back. Several awards for his journalism and writing. Like that? And then let's see what universities he graduated. Holds a Bachelor of Economics in First Class Honors from the University of New South Wales and Master of Philosophy. So he has to be very good with words in economics from College Oxford. When it's still Oxford, that's something, isn't it? Where he was the Commonwealth Scholar and was a journalist in residence at the University of Chicago, Booth School of Business in 2019. He also contributed to Sky News Australia, member, Advisory Council of the National Archives of Australia. Who the hell are you, Gigi? Who the hell am I? Nothing compared with this guy, nothing. This guy has previously worked at the Reserve Bank of Australia, OIV, Center for Independent Studies. He's a scientist, made studies, and he starts his thing with that. I'm pretty sure he lied many times because he was in power for so many years. Is this the way? And is something more I have to add over there. An Australian Prudential Regulation Authority. In 2010, he served as a senior economic advisor, of then Australian opposition leader Tony Abbott. So that's the way you make a point? So you tell me, obviously he's skewed in this. He wants to make a point by using certain kind of statements. He builds the ground on very shaky ground, on shifty sand over there. Why? If he studied economics and he was the advisor and he was in that a scholar, how intellectually honest do you think he was? Based on that? So if a person thinks like that in front of you, of Australia Sky News, what do you think he does in private? What do you think he does in private? I don't think he's honest. I mean, that's baboonish. He's either stupid, so it's not unprofessional. He shows a lack of ability. He's not there. He's not good. Or he's, you know what I mean? Shifty. Which one is it? So, can Putin be trusted? He's a human being. So I'm going to start as he said. So as human beings, we all lies. The problem is sometimes you don't in certain circumstances. Bill Clinton said, never lied to me. And is always kept the promises. So it was about keeping the deals. That was the problem in the White House and the Oval Office between that thug and the President Trump. The thug said, Putin cannot be trusted. And he gave some flimsy examples, if you remember. Like, And look at Zelensky. Did he keep his promise? No. He said he's gonna keep the promise of keeping Ukraine out of the war. Did he do that? No, he was forced by the Russians. While in the meantime, doing what he did to the ethnic Russian population in East Ukraine. And he said, I don't like anything about Minsk agreements. The guy who said, I'm for the peace. So anyway, here is, my friends, Bill Clinton and this senior correspondent, economist, Oxford graduate, and so on. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.